Hey, how you doing? Got a video I want to show you that was taken a couple of years ago at night, and that's why I put this picture on here to give you a little perspective about what's going on here. This water tower over here is 2.5 miles away, and this cell phone tower is about a mile and a half away. Of course, the trees are a lot closer. But this object in the video comes from over here on the left and travels across this way, disappears behind the tree a little bit, and then finally completely as it goes over the roof line there. The reason I put this perspective picture on here is because I don't have any idea of the size of this thing. When I was filming it, I simply thought it was an airplane, and all I was doing was practicing with a new camera uh, to see, what I would do if I sighted something out there at night. How would I go about taking a video of it? So, like I said, I was just practicing, so I kind of accidentally got this video of something that I'm not quite sure what it is. And I'll put a little music on this video here that was popular a couple years ago to make the video a little bit more interesting. But from my perspective, all I could see was a tiny little spot of light, on that small view screen on the camera. So let me show you the video here. Because of the way this thing's traveling, I'm sure it's not a meteorite. It's not coming down from the upper atmosphere. It's traveling way too slow. It's not a hot air balloon. And I'm real sure that it's not a Chinese lantern. It's not an airplane. So what we're looking at here is yet to be determined. When I was filming this, there's a car that pulls up in between the buildings there. And then I remembered, oh yeah, this thing's got a zoom on it, which you really shouldn't do when you're taking videos of stuff like this, but all I was doing was practicing. Look at that thing changing colors. I mean, I was really surprised when I got the video on my computer and started looking at it. So now this is a screen grab here, and that's what I was doing. I was just going through the video, making screen grabs of this thing, whatever it is. I don't have a clue, but it just kept changing shapes, and then all of a sudden the program glitched on me. I was like, oh crap, that's not good. And then I looked at it a little bit closer, and I was like, wait a second here. That does not look anything at all like what the other screen grabs do. What's going on here? So I started enhancing the glitch, and I noticed what appears to be a solid object inside that fluid shape that was traveling along. So now I'm thinking, whatever this solid object is producing that illusion, if you will, around the outside of it. Either it's a plasma field, or it's some kind of a nano particle material, or what they call a meta material, I guess, made out of who knows what. Could be something as light as aerogel, that silicon lightest material known to man. So maybe they've gone beyond that and they've found something to coat a vortex generator, or what Tesla called torsion generator. So I believe that's what this is right here. You've got something spinning one way, something else spinning the other way, and that's producing lift. And either a plasma field out around this object, or like I said, there's a metamaterial coated on this, that this torsion field is having an effect on and changing its shape as it goes. That's my 2 cents worth anyway. But there's another attempt at a screen grab that glitched, and you can see what appears to me to be a heat signature coming out of it here. So, you don't always see what it is that you're looking at. I mean, when you're seeing one thing, you may be looking at something else entirely different. My dad used to tell me, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. And this is kind of just further proof of that truth. This object is not what it appears to be. Now, this one here is from a video from a couple of years ago, and I can see the same sort of pearl, ring of pearls here. The same basic shape as the glitch, that Torsion generator or the vortex generator here. So I don't know. Maybe it's our technology or somebody else's, but it is really wild. Who would think that when you're looking at something like that, there's something entirely else different on the inside of it? Somebody's got some pretty fancy stuff figured out. Now, this here is a enhanced version of that image that you just saw. And look at that ring of pearls. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's plasma, really. I mean, it could be. I don't know. But there's something in here that's, looks like it's really hot. Okay, so this could be a plasma field, of course. But then why it would generate these little balls around here that look like pearls that are clear, man, I don't know. So it's some kind of foreign technology as far as I'm concerned. I just don't know what it is, but kind of accidentally got that video. And I thought it was kind of cool. Just thought I'd share it with you. So speaking of sharing, I'd appreciate it if you'd share, some of these videos maybe with other people, because YouTube's got me pretty well shadow banned and nobody's really seeing these things. Not that they're all that interesting, but still, I mean, people like to see this kind of stuff, I guess. And, the only way they're going to see them is if you guys share them with some other people. YouTube's not going to let this be seen, that's for sure, on their own. So anyway, thanks for having a look. Appreciate it if you've subscribed to the channel. Make sure you take care no matter what you're doing out there, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you later. And hopefully I'll get better at making videos. So appreciate your patience. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.